Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Cute Looks. Today we'll be taking you on short or knicker. Some people call it short knicker. No, it's not called short knicker, it's called a short. So on this illustration here we have the center front and the center back of your short. This is what it will look like after making your short. Okay, here you can have a straight pocket or a slant pocket. Some of us like slant pockets, or you can make it a straight pocket. On this illustration here, this is how to make your shorts very easy and quick for you with perfect finishing. You take your length first, then you take your hip measurement, you take your crotch point, and then you take the length of your round thigh. After that, you take your waist measurement divided into 4. Around the hip is your hip as well, divided into 4, and then around it at the crotch point, then you have your crotch point divided into 2. Then this is our round thigh. Please, there's a difference between your crotch point and your round thigh. Don't forget it. The crotch point is wider than the round thigh. Over here we have our flap length. Don't mistake your flap length for your crotch point, please. Then with this, and then you take your 2 inches hemming before your band. Okay, after the front of our knicker, we'll go to the back side, placing this front side on the back. Then around the crotch point we'll be having 2.5 inches to give ease to the sitting of your knicker. Then down here you'll be having your 2 inches till you get to the bottom side of your short. At the upper side of the waist we add 2 inches and then take our slant down to the waist. You can see from our diagram here, and then you take your dart measurement. That's most of us always use our nipple point. Some people just fold the back side into 2 and then get that dart. For me, I always use my nipple points, or like we say, our dart points. After removing my allowance around the waist side to join my back flap, then I'll take my dart allowance, and then here we have it. So as it is, you can see the shape is all out. Our hip to the crotch point, down to the thigh, and then to the bottom side of the shorts. So we'll be going down to our pattern paper to give you a perfect explanation of how to make your shorts. Alright, let's go to the table. Here we have our pattern paper with us. You can call it a brown paper, no problem. Then you take your 1 inch down to the length of your material. Then our length says 20 inches. I'll be adding 2 inches, which is 22. So this is our 20 inches down here, our 20 inches down here. Then we roll. This is our main short length. Then this is the 2 inches for hemming. This is our hemming allowance to fold the bottom side of your shorts. At the upper side here, which is our length, we'll rule it as well. Yes. Then we take our waist measurement from the point of that 1 inch. Our waist measurement is 31, which is giving us 7 3/4 here, plus 1.5 inches. This 1.5 inches is serving us as 1 inch to work on your flap, and then half to hold the side. Then we have our hip measurement is giving us 8 inches. To get our crotch points, or you call it our flap length, we take 1.5 inches down. You can see it. This is our hip length. In total here we're having 9.5 inches. So we just place our tape down here. 9.5, our 8, then 1.5 inches to make it 9.5 inches. So here we'll be marking our crotch point. Then this is our hip. This is our hip. This is our crotch point. Yes. So our hip says 41. 41 says 4. That's 41 divided into 4 is giving us 10/4 down here. So you see, plus ½ inch to it. Then our crotch point says, in total here, this is our crotch point, is giving us 14. Here you don't have to add anything to it, nothing. Then at the downside of our crotch point, we'll be taking 2.5 inches down to give us our round tie. You could call it a flap, you could call it a lap. Sorry, that's an error. You could call it a lap. So you don't mistake in here for here. This is called a lap, or you call it a tie. Don't mistake in it. Then you roll this down. You see, this ½ inch has reason why it's here. Around the crotch point, you have your 1 inch up. These are 14. We connect them here from the waist down to this ½ inch to connect to this place. Don't make it too deep, please. Don't make it too deep. Then around our round tie, this is it. Our round tie says 13. That's 26 into 2 is giving us 13. At the bottom side of our shorts, we'll be taking 11 inches. That's after the front of your 1 inch, you take 11 inches, which is 22 into 2 is giving us 11. The same thing you take down here, 11 as well. Then you connect carefully. You connect it. That is it. Then at the waist side, we'll be taking here downward 1 inch and then connect to the waistline. This is it. For lower tummy, you just make sure you take this 1 inch to slant and then allow the flap to balance when you're sewing. So from that point, we'll be using our hip curve to curve this out. So make it easy for you. This is it. Here and here. So you see, from this point here, we have our short, well shaped, and then connected to this place. This is it. We have it shaped out already, looking like your short on your material. So at this bottom side, don't cut your short direct this way. You fold your material up. This is our brown paper. You can actually see the marker from here, but on your material, please check it very well. It's giving you 2 inches. This is it. Then you roll this down. Because it's a paper on your material, you can cut direct. So you see, then you have that shape, so that when you fold up, you won't be having here being longer than the downside or any shortage around here. So this is it. This is our center front of our shorts. This is the front of our shorts. Then let's cut this out. This is just one simple method to cut your shorts. Just cut it out simply, and then you have your shape. So you see, very easy. Don't forget, around your crotch point, take 1 inch to curve it out so it doesn't go too deep, please. So this is it. You see the bottom side is not straight like I've chalked out here, so that when you fold, you have it very easy. So we've gotten the front side of our shorts. We'll be having the back side now. At the back side, we'll be taking our paper as well, placing the front side on it. This is it. Placing the front side to make it easy for you. Then you get your pin, just like you're trying to place this on your material. You get your pin, take them carefully, pin the two together, pin it to the outside together. See, looking relaxed. So you see, use the pin. So you see everything is balanced and relaxed. So we have the upside. So measurement will be okay. So you see, everything is looking relaxed. Then we've gotten our front side. For us to get the back side, at the upper side of your short, that's the back side at the waist, you measure 2 inches upward. Since we already have 1.5 inches each side at the front side, you find out that the measurement is also coming to the back side. That 1 inch added to this front side, you leave it as well at the back. It serves as your dart inch. Your dart measurement to hold 1 inch for your dart. The half is coming to hold this side. Then you'll be adding 1 inch extra. 1 inch, please, so you don't have excess allowance at the back. You have your 1 inch. You roll it down to your crotch point. Then from that upside of that 2 inches, you slant your hand to the main length of your short, just as the illustration shows. If you go back to the illustration, you see that there's this shape you have here. Then at the crotch point here, we'll be adding 2.5 inches. Here, this is it, 2.5 inches. And then you have coming down to your lap, you take 2 inches, 2 inches, till you get to the bottom side of your shorts, and then you connect those measurements down. This is it. Connect them properly. It's a very easy method of making your short for yourself, and with ease and proper sitting at the bottom side. Yes, around this angle as well, you also take your 1 inch upward. So when you sit down, you're sitting down comfortably. Even taking a bike or trying to jump somewhere, you won't be having issues at all. So from this angle here, coming down from your 1 inch, you slant your hand to meet to this place. You notice there's an excess here, so that when you put on your short, you have relaxation around it. You can as well also dip in your hand a bit, so it doesn't look bulgy around that side, you see. So you can have here or you can have here. Any of them can serve for you. So you can see. Then from this 1 inch here, that serves as your sewing allowance. For me, I always use my nipple point to use my dart. I'm used to my 4 inches. But if somebody bigger, you can use 4.5. But on this short, with the measurement I have here, she's a 4 inches person. So here I'll be taking my dart measurement on my material when I place this to cut. So don't forget, at this angle, you will fold this so it will correspond with whatever you have here. So now I will be cutting out the pattern of my short at the back. Not too much protocol, just place the front after having your front draft out, and then add the necessary things to add at the back. So you can just place on your material and then cut. So this is it. Let me go this way, make it easy for you. See, I'll be using the downside to connect. So you see, then around this side you fold. Please don't forget to fold so you don't have shortage around this side. Then you fold here carefully and then cut out. So you see, our pattern is ready, both the front and the back. They are both ready for you to place on your material. Please don't forget, your material should be on fold, like in 2 places. So when you place this, you'll be cutting out 2 at the front. This one is single, but make sure you fold yours. So you see, it's very, very easy for you. This is our dart. Here will be serving as our dart length. This is it. Our dart should be at least your 3.5 inches or 4. I always use 4 for my shorts, depending on how much the person has the back side. So you just do it that way, and then you take your 1/2 inch here, you see, and another 1/2 inch by the side, and then you connect them carefully as well. Here you connect them to me, so you see you have your darts looking at you. Everything ready, our length, our flap, our crotch point, our tie, the round tie and everything, the length and the hemming. So with this idea, all you have to do is take to your material, place it and cut it out, and then boom, you're good with your short. Alright, I'm happy to help you with this. I'm sure this will save some of you that are having issues with cutting your shorts. If in any way this video has made it easy for you to be able to cut your shorts with no stress and you feel comfortable with it, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and then press the notification bell so that whenever we drop any of our videos on pattern or freehand cuts, you'll be having your notifications so you can follow up and know how to make your cloth construction easy for you. Thanks for joining us today. Bye.